That pose, it looks familiar, but the background doesn't. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and we are doing the second and last episode of Sonic 4. Or it would have been the second, but not last, if they didn't cancel episode 3. And yet, we're doing a Sonic 4 episode 2. This has been great, so you can hear the theme there. And here at the main menu, it looks a lot better than episode 1's menu. Got single player, multiplayer, help and options, rewards, achievements, download content, and exit game. So, however, the only thing that I kind of don't like about this game is that it doesn't have a it doesn't have a new game option like episode 1 did. So unfortunately, I can't start a new file and just do that. I know I could go onto a different account, but I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna have to go in and just work things out through there. So I'm just gonna block the screen first so we can get to what we need to start on first. Yeah, you can't see anything. Now you can. And yet we're doing episode metal, which is basically, which is basically a 4-act episode. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And it's basically going through Act 1 of the first zone from each zone from episode 1. And just it's a lot harder. And you're playing as Metal Sonic, which is he's pretty much the same as Sonic, pretty much, except he's slower. But it's pretty much all there is to it. And you can see my live countdown there. It's 312 because since there's no save, starting a new game, delete save file to start a new game option in this I can't do anything about that. So we're just forced to have that. But it's not gonna matter because I'm not gonna die 312 times. In fact, I might not even die 10 times or even 5. So yeah, that's one of the things we're doing. And the reason we're starting with episode metal is because it chronologically takes place before episode 2 does. As it gives it hints at that at the end of episode Metal, showing you, oh, that's where this takes place. That was Spike's wounded. A lot of crushing segments here. But I feel like the acts get easier as we go on, because we go in reverse order. We'll start with Mad Gill, then Lost Labyrinth, then Casino Street, and then Splash Hill. And then that's pretty much it for episode Metal. Oh, so not very long at all. Still kind of cool to do a harder version of these as the episode one versions of these were a little easy, perhaps a little too easy for me. That is, it might be a little hard for a few people. Well, but hey, I'm not to judge who's bad or good at this game. Oh. And that. Oh, and yeah, central point is Metal Sonic. He showed him up from Stardust Speedway, which was on Little Planet. And it said a long time has passed, but how is that supposed to work? Look, we sing Metal Sonic has been singing other Sonic games past the CD. He was in Sonic Heroes. I think he was in Sonic R. He was actually in that one of those chamber things in Eggman's base in Sonic Adventure. He was in the multiplayer for Sonic Adventure 2. And the goalpost times to change that Sonic, switch to Metal Sonic. And he was in the Sonic Rivals games. And he was in Sonic Free Riders and Generations, but I can see how this can't fix up with the continuity, fixes up with it all. So this game came out about 6 months after Generations, so it just took the fight, takes place in a little while after that fight. Alright, so that's kind of how it fixes. Oh, and by the way, something that it didn't show in here, hidden pathway down here where you can get a shield. It's the same as it is in episode 1. And almost all those, but the rest of those pits down there, they would lead to a bottomless pit. Yeah, that one, last red one there had spikes, because if you look closely, you can see when the spikes are coming out. But when they're fully out, that's when you don't want to hit them. But yeah, it's not really too much left to say here, because we sing all this. It's just a slightly harder version. You shouldn't play mud. Oh, and by the way, here's Metal Sonic hanging off the edge of animation. He just has his back sticking out at him. So all that's pretty cool. The only thing that they changed from episode 2 is that the looking up and down thing is like almost instant. Well, not like full on instant. You wait like a second or two. Because in episode 1, just like looking up and down. Because like in episode 1, you had to wait like 3 or 5 seconds to do it. Same as it was for Sonic 2, Wii and Knuckles. Not sure about CD. But there's a switch there. I don't know what that switch does, but it's not like you need it to pass by or to get through. I don't know for sure. Every time I play it, I always land on it. I think there was a few times where I didn't land on it, but who am I to know what it does? Understand that? Yeah. Now we're going into the end here. This final ball. By the way, this is all bottomless pit right here. No matter. So you just stay on the ball, and you can jump off this thing whenever you like, but don't do it. Just stay on the ball until it launches you off. As you can see, like that. And so off we go. We have another cutscene right here. even though there's no dialogue, but that's alright. No idea what that was, what that Metal Sonic absorbed. But it doesn't even make him strong. Makes him stronger, but it doesn't affect you in the levels or anything. It's not like you collect 50 rings and you press Y and it does that. But oh well, oh well, I don't know what it's all about. Trying to get up here, but I keep hitting these bumpers. Is it? And yes, since we're also in episode 2, we also the momentum has been, the physics have been improved. But for episode Metal, they kept the physics the same, and probably because we go through the same because these are for episode Metal, probably because these are all from zones that we're playing as with Metal Sonic from episode 1. But when we get to the actual episode 2 levels, the physics will be improved, but they're not like pure perfect. I'll get to that when we get to it. And the slot machine's right down here. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah, we did. No, we got the free Sonic. That's technically bad for Metal Sonic. But for some reason they kept that as the scoring for that exactly the same as it was for episode 1. Because you think the Eggmans would be the ones you want to go for in that one. You know, because from Metal Sonic, it's part of Eggman's creation. It would make the most sense, but you just swap the two or scoring for what Eggman and the free Eggmans and free Sonics do. I just don't know why they didn't do that. I felt like it would make sense, but it's just a tiny thing. I don't think it's really necessary. Some people believe, but you know, it's only a one-time thing. That throughout the secret passage. Oh, it launched. Okay, there's something there that I have no idea about, and we don't need to go back though. It just had a dash route that pushed me forward, so there's no point going back there. If it pushes me the way it's supposed to let me go. Okay, and now we just have one more axe left, and then we'll episode Metal, and then that's it. So as I mentioned, in order to play episode Metal, you actually need to have episode 1 and 2 on the same version as you're playing as. Like I have the download for Xbox 360 for both versions, because since I did that, I could play episode Metal. But if you have had episode 1 on the Wii and episode 2 on the Xbox 360, you wouldn't be able to play episode Metal. No, so it'll make sure. So that's why. So you're not missing out on too much from it. The only things you're really missing out on are just 4 acts from episode 1, just a lot harder. So you're not really missing much, and kind of a hint on that how this happen, where this takes, how this bends and such. Because episode 1 didn't really have a story to it. It was just kind of like the same thing from Sonic 1, but episode 2 kind of has a story to it. You saw Little Planet slowly passes by by Earth with Earth, and Eggman seizes the opportunity to get Metal Sonic, which was so there from back in January. from who lost the fight back in Generations to classic Sonic, and just you know what? I'll go retrieve Metal Sonic and make him improved. No, I looked away from the screen for a second, and there, okay, and then the Eggman just does, and there's more to the plot, but I'll get to that in a little later. But that's all I'm just mentioning right now, because that's what we saw. And there are no special stages you can access with Metal Sonic. And that's pretty much it for episode Metal. Episode Metal just takes place all right here. You know, now we're actually gonna actually start this officially off with Sonic and Tails. So let's just get straight to that level selection with my magic powers that you cannot see. So now we're actually starting to adventure off with Sonic and Tails. And by the way, run all the way back here to get a 1-up. And they decided to ditch the tornado. So here's that's nice. And before it's have Tails with us, they can't just have an option to play a Sonic alone or Tails alone and Sonic and Tails. Nope, it's strictly Sonic and Tails. But there are a few things here, like you can press right trigger to bring Tails to you if you want. Same works for both the multiplayer. And hey, you can run on water in this game. How cool! What was that? And hey, oh shoot, a ledge. How do we get up there? What's this? Oh, I press X and yeah, if you jump it, press A and press X, you do something called the copter combo. Copter combo. What that does is you press it. Yeah. Oh, but by the way, that was a red ring right there. There was one red ring in each act, except for the bosses. So how you do the copter combos? You jump, then press X, then Tails will carry Sonic, and you have a limit to how many times you can make it go up. You have a limit of 7 times actually. If you press A the 7th time in midair, like that, Tails will get tired and slowly go down. And so you might want to use those kind of wisely if you ever of a huge area where it's a bottomless pit. And since we can't start a new save file, we don't have any giant rings to jump into, so I'm just gonna jump into the areas and go straight to the special stages. Just because, yeah, if we don't, because that would not be fair enough to do. So I'm still technically not cheating. I'm still doing the special stages. It's still collecting the 50 rings. I'm still jumping into the area where the red rings, where the giant rings are. So let's go straight to special stage Act 1. One here. So what do we got for this? Oh hey, it's very similar to Sonic 2 special stages. And how this works is you you're automatically moving forward. You aim the controls to the left or right, and if you press X, you can go like this. If you hold X down, you can go so much faster and make it a little easier to collect rings. Cool. And there's a count up there for Sonic and Tails that. Oh, so you want to keep an eye out, but so what's interesting is that if Tails has more rings than Sonic, he'll do that little, hey, keep up with me thing that whatever Sonic was doing after you reach a goal point, a checkpoint area for the count of rings you're supposed to have, like what we're coming up to right now. And Sonic has more rings, he does this thing, whatever. And if Tails had more, he would do it, not Sonic. But I don't know, I'll probably show it off in a bonus video. Yes, I thought about it, and I decided I'll do a bonus video on Sonic 4 Episode 2. Because I will show off to Tails how he controls by himself. And a few things that are different, depending, and then a few acts if you play a co-op. And and I think a couple other things, something else, I don't remember what it is, but well. And we got the first Chaos Emerald, but it's huge. It looks more like a Super Emerald, because shouldn't the Chaos Emerald be about the size of their hands? And I don't know. Shows I got all the Chaos Emeralds, but we're just gonna have to collect them all again. Right now we just go back to Sylvania Castle. You can't really see the light back there because I just wanted to do it like this. And you just saw the level select. And yeah, as I mentioned, the momentum physics have been improved, because like I'm curling down a ball, and look, I'm not slowing down. I'm going a little faster, and I'm not holding right. So the momentum has been improved, but it's not like pure 100% perfect. Oh, looks like we have to do it again. But instead it's called, I think it's called the submarine combo, because what it does is you're basically doing the copter combo underwater, but it's a submarine, and you have to hold the direction which way you're going, which is something you keep in mind. It's a little hard to figure out at first, but once you figure it out, it's pretty easy. Actually, I was going back here because I think there's something up here. Okay, if you want to get out of your copter/submarine combo in mid-air, just press X. And actually, I'm going up here mainly because I think yep, there it is. Red ring. Yeah, I'm getting all the red ring. I'm getting all the red rings in this game because even though I technically already did, but I'm still getting them again so you could see where they all are. And so, yeah, like the momentum's not 100% perfect as it was in the classic games. It's not like where I jump off I roll into a ball, jump off go up so high and bounce off an item box and it's like and go so much higher. No, but it's not like that at all. But that's not something important to do. But it's not like it needed or anything. But then we're playing that's not again Tails. Tails will always follow us wherever we go. And plus, even if we didn't have Tails, we wouldn't be able to complete this as Sonic alone. Maybe if it was Tails alone, but oh well. In that last segment, you have to climb up pretty high. So you want to, like, if you're doing that copter combo and going up thing, you want to like wait a second to be because if you don't, because you're just gonna, if you just keep mashing it as fast as you can, you just won't go up nearly as high. So now we're going to the second special stage, which could be fun. In fact, all the special stages in this are fun. Just only they're a lot more funner than episode 1 special stages. Because you're not going in Uke bag zone, and you're in the half pipe as most Sonic special stages, and this song's probably the best that it's ever controlled inside. Because with Sonic 2's, yeah, that one when you had was a little tougher to do from move around, and it's hard. They made it so you couldn't easily see what's ahead of you, and new thing that this includes that those some bright green electric things there. What all they do is electrify you and you get stunned. You don't even lose rings from it. So that's something to keep in mind. Should keep in mind. Like here's some coming. We're coming up to some right now. Tails got hit by it, but he didn't lose any rings. But there were bombs you still have to watch out for. Oh, and by the way, there's a spring right there. It takes you to an alternate pathway. Guess yeah, that's another thing I can do. We'll have to do a bonus video on. Show off all of the alternate pathways in the special stages, because I haven't done that. Because there are quite a few alternate pathways in special stages. They're not in every special stage, but they're in some. And they do change it up quite a bit. Yeah, 300 rings. I already have enough. Too bad there's no harder version of this to make it so you have to get 400 rings or 500 rings. But it doesn't matter because even if I didn't make it to get 400 rings, it wouldn't have mattered because I have 365. I would have been 35 away. Yeah, you got the fourth chaos. Why did I say fourth? I meant second. I was thinking of that damn fourth chaos emerald again.